There we are. I think the things are going and we're going. Hey, it's me. Hey, I'm Mark. It is Solo Sundays, and I'm gonna play a solo RPG. Um, by myself probably, but that's fine. That's why it's a solo Sunday. So, last week I started playing this game right here. Under my duct tape now. Um, Gila RPG's new new-ish game, Rune. It is a solo Souls-like kind of deal. It is very nicely put together. I'm a big fan of the way it looks and stuff. And I played through one of the, or I started a playthrough through one of the realms last week, and it is the Grim Coast. So very, very short synopsis. Um, I'm the engraved. Hello. I've been engraved for almost a week, and I am. Uh, I explore these realms. Each realm has a little map and a bunch of things you can do, and I aim to slay the Rune Lord and take his rune, and then use it to go off and plunder another realm. I'm sure there's I have very good reasons for it. It's not important. So last week I went, and again I'm bummed you can't see the mouse here. I went to started off at point one here. That's my sigil that I landed on. Went to three because the forest seemed cool, and lost my health to a tree for exchange for some lore, which was I guess a good deal. Popped over to two and did something. Wound up with some more lore. I think lore is basically how much you know about the realm. So I've got two. I think you can get up to four or five here. I'm not sure. And I went to five. I was like, I'll take the long way around. And boom, there's the Rune Lord and a bunch of zombie skeleton guys. So the zombie skeleton guys were no problem for me and my sword and shield, but the Rune Lord just destroyed me. So when you die, you go back to your sigil. All the enemies you killed respawn, and you get a every realm is different. In this one, I got a death penalty. Death penalty is getting murdered by the state, but it's also you roll a thing and get a bad thing the first round of each combat until you complete a fight action, which I aim to do. So I rolled a one. So next time I do a combat, I'm going to take -1 move the first round in combat. The cool thing about getting killed is you can restore your stuff or assign your equipment. You got a bunch of starting equipment here. I started off with a longsword and basic shield last time, which was great until I got to the guy who just demolished me close range. So I think this time, the erupting flame seemed pretty cool. Maybe not today though. Well, maybe next. I think I'm going to take the sling, which does harm at a distance. I can't hit things close up though, so I think I might take a sword and sling and just let the shield let shield be a shield, which is probably gonna kill me. But you know that's what we get killed. We get killed all the time. So I'm gonna go for longsword and shield. I put together this character keeper here. Bloop, great. So I can every time I switch between windows, this goes on. I'm gonna figure out how to do this. OSB is not suited for use on a laptop, which is why I'm using it on. So we'll live with it. So I had the sword and shield. I'm going to trade this out. The keeper has all the basic items here. So I'm just going to select the sling here and copy it over. I'm sure there are I know there are much better ways to do it because I make character keepers all the time. Probably a little nice drop down thing would be fun. I'm doing that we're playing Mouse Rider on Thursdays. We missed last Thursday because of the ice storm and whatnot. But I put together a sweet character keeper for Mouse Rider that looks pretty good and has some fun stuff in it. But this is not Tiny Mice. This is me fighting bad guys. So, sword and sling. You can also pick a gear. Basically, this is an amulet that when I roll a pair of dice, I heal 1 harm at the end of the round. So I can pick from that amulet. I think there's 3 starting gears to pick from. Yeah, amulet. I I don't think I want this one, the Red Crown. And this one I was kind of wishing I had at some point last time, because moving around, especially with the sling, is going to be really good. I am worried about getting wrecked again. But I think if I take the boots and get to move around a little bit more, that should help me out. But only one way to find out. Try once, die once. And I don't remember if you can switch your rune out at the beginning. Let me flip through my paper copy of the book. What happens when you die? Page 37. This is great TV. Weapons, equipment, keywords, items, gear, runes. Well, that doesn't say anything about that. Harm and death. When the engraved's health is reduced to 0, you die. The fight ends immediately. Is not completed. The mark is completed. That doesn't tell me anything. Upon death, you return back at full health at the sigil point. Unmark all the fight actions on every point, except for the unique ones. Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't think you can change your rune. I don't think you can change your rune. So, also, if anyone who wrote this game is watching, I'm wondering about the Fate's Fury. Once per fight, you can use a weapon twice in a single round roll for each use. Does that mean I'm rolling again for the second use? Or am I need to use both of my dice? I think I did it the first way last time, which feels pretty rough. I might stick with it, but I might go and watch. I think other folks did a playthrough of this, so blah blah blah. Notes. I've got a vial that can heal me up during exploration, not during combat. I can run away from combat if I want to, but that's a bum move. I do have 2 lore, which is nice. That means I can skip some fights a little bit, and I have that curse. So enough yammering. Let's get to slammering. I don't know. The other runes are regale health. Reroll any 1 to lose health. Yeah, +2 health. Oh, that +2 health. I don't know. That Fate's Fury didn't really come in handy last time. I don't know if you can switch out your rune when you die. It says you can switch out your gear. One moment while I see if I can find it in one more place. Equipment of runes, realms, playing rune, maybe there. This is a very well laid out book in general. There's a couple little, there's a couple little things that it's unclear, but that might just be me. But overall, it is very nice, very nice. Death penalty, blah blah blah. Nope, let's go back here. Weapons. There's versatile weapons that I don't have yet. Maybe it's when you're setting up here. Yeah, round clocks, lore, sigils, fighting, searching, learning, delving, point actions, the engraved. Here we are. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna play by ear. I am going to. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like doing more damage is still gonna be good. I don't want to worry about it. I'm just gonna keep my rune. Let's go. So when we last left our engraved, they were murdered by a bad guy. So let's take a look at where are we at. There we are. Let's take a look at the Grim Coast. So here's the deal. In section 5 here, the Graven Keep. That's where I got murdered by the Rune Lord, Mr. Rune the King here. So I've got two lore, which means that I can go here and I can fight some skeletons, and I can do the Rune Lord. If I get 2 more lore, that means I can just go straight to the Rune Lord, which sounds like a better idea to me. So I think what I want to do is poke around a little bit more and see if I can get some more lore and go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think I want to go to... So I was at 3 before. So I would fight some zealots and a Ryther. I would get some packs. Get a hidden path, great. And I already did this one, so I'd like to go there during the day, I guess. That doesn't really help me get lore. I went to the village and got the lore +1. That's where I got my healing vials. During the day, fun thing with this, every 4 moves, every 4 actions, your clock ticks. No, your clock ticks every action, every 4 ticks. It turns from night to day, and different things happen. So I'm keeping track of that on the old character keeper here. And currently, it is day. I don't like the way I did this. I'm going to do it a little bit different. Pardon me while I do some exciting spreadsheet stuff. I'm just going to change that to great. I'm just going to put some checkboxes here. I'm just going to take them on and off. Super nasty, but here we are. Okay, so it is daytime, and we got 4 ticks of daytime. So, so I want to go there at night, but I'm going to need a Necromancer's Key. I don't know exactly where that is. I think it's in 4. I skipped 4 last time. So since it's day, I'm going to go through the village, I think, to 4. And it has the dotted lines there. I don't know if I can travel here because there's something special there. So anyway, let's get on with it. I'm going to move. So I was at 1 here. Where are we at? That's why I was at 1 here. I'm going to move to 2. That gives me a tick on the clock. Kabloop. There we go. And let's see what's at 2 during the day. I've been here during the day. On my keeper, I can see I've done search and learn. So that's that. Nothing to do here. So I'm going to take another tick, and I'm going to move to 4 now. Oh, clicking on the OSB window will not do anything to the keeper. Let me tell you that. So, number 4, and this is during day. So I have a fight right off. A solitary structure around a craggy coast. A lit candle glows from the interior. A boat is chained to the shoreline. So this is during day. Unless it says otherwise, you have to fight if there's something to fight before you can do the other stuff. If there's stuff above the fight, you can do that first. But it ain't. So I'm fighting a zealot and 2 mercenaries. I don't think I've fought those guys before. So there's also permanent terrain at... Oh boy. I'm going to bring up the... Oh, y'all been looking at my keeper here. Here's what I'm looking at. Allergies are super bad right now. My eyes are just like sandpaper, so forgive the blinking and squinting. I'm going to keep this all up for you while I jiggle with the keeper. So, I'm going to go to the combat screen, which you'll see in a moment. And I've tidied it up a little bit, so it's less clicky. Terrain, permanent terrain in A1. B1. Oh my. Let's see, 1 and 2. Jeez. And D1 through 3. Okay, so... Cool. We are going to be fighting 1 zealot and 2 mercenaries. I'm going to copy the stats here so I can refer to them on the sheet without flipping around. Copy, paste. Ooh, that's too big. A little bit late today because me and my partner watched the next episode of Last of Us. It was good. Not as good as episode 3, of course, but cool. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Oh, let me put them on the map first. there's one zealot, so I'm going to type a Z in A2. And there's two mercenaries, one in B2 and C3. Yikes. And I start in A4. Of course I do. All right, let me give you a little peek at what this looks like. So, I brought myself a sling. I brought a sling with me. A sling is a ranged weapon that has a range of 2 or 3. So I think I made a mistake. Enemies move towards you. I don't feel good about this. I feel like I'm going to beat up pretty bad here. So maybe next time, no sling for these guys. I'll get murdered and come back with a shield. But let's do this. So, for those of you playing at home, the way that combat works is we roll for the enemy actions. We move them, and they usually move towards me if they can. And it looks like there's a real good chance they're going to be all up in my business all the time, no matter what. Which is going to be rough. They have 3 and 4 hit points, which again, it's going to be a little rough. I mean, it's going to be 2 hits each, so that's going to be a bad time. It's going to be a bad time. Then I roll for my actions. I move, and then we deal harm simultaneously. So let's over to the dice roller. I'm going to roll 3 dice for Zealot, Mercenary 1, Mercenary 2. I'm also going to put their hit points here, just so I have something to... or maybe, you know what, I'll put it here so I have to type it every time. Zealot. Mark 1, Mark 2. Picky with it. There we go. And hit points are going to be 3, 4, and 4. Cool. So this is just M1 and M2. Fantastic. So I will roll for them in that order. Zealot, Merc 1, and Merc 2. Sorry, my throat is just not having it today. Fortunately, I have a whole lot of cough drops. Allergies, man. Don't move to Texas. Don't move to Austin for a lot of reasons. But if you have any allergies at all, you're gonna hate it. And if you don't, you will have them real soon. Ricola. All right. I didn't swallow it. Let's roll some dice. So I'm going to roll a 6-sider for each of them. That's going to be 3d6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So 5, 5, and 3. Zealot gets a 5, which means he's going to move 1, harm 1. He's going to move towards me, so he's actually not going to harm me unless I do something dumb like move in there. Merc 1 gets a 4, which lets him move 2, harm 2. Sorry, this is the wrong guy. Mistake for me. Zealot is the one that moves 1, harms 1. So I'm just going to poke that. I can exit. So he's going to move up here, and he will do harm to me unless I move somewhere else. Merc is going to move 2, harm 2, which actually is not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. I think, well, we'll see. So move 2, harm 2. Move 2 is going to be either where the Zealot is or over here. I'm gonna flip a coin. 1 is to the one above me. 2 is the one to the right of me. D2. 1d2. That's a 2, so he's going to go downstairs. So Merc 1 is going to move 2. And so is Merc 2. And they're both going to be in the same spot, I guess. Oh, let me do the same thing. Is he going to move to the zombie or is he going to be with his buddy? 1 and 2. Reroll, please. Same thing. Okay, cool. So, yeah, each spot can have 2 guys, which is great. Well, so if I just stayed here, that would be 5 harm with no shield. So I'm not going to just stay here. I am going to move, however. Well, first I'm going to roll for my actions. So I have a stamina of 2 right now. That means I roll 2 dice. Kabloop. A 5 and a 5. Respectable. So let's look at my stuff. So if I have a sling and I'm at range 2 or 3, which I do, and I might be by the time I'm done, harm 2. So a 5 on a longsword is move 1, harm 2. So longsword is adjacent and not. Is longsword only adjacent and not? Whoa, buddy! I don't like that. I don't like that even a little bit. Let me double check I wrote it down right, because it would be awful if that was the case. Yep, right there on page 60. Well, not it's facing page 69. A nice adjacent. So that means if someone is in my square, I cannot attack them. I can only attack people who are adjacent to me. The ye old zombies, not zombies, zealots. They can. Wow, this is. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Well, actually, so a zealot. Actually, a zealot can. So here is the movement rules for enemies. They will move as close as possible to their closest range. And I'm reading this. So zealot is same and adjacent. So he's moved what he can. Mercenaries are adjacent in 2 spaces, which no, I guess yeah. I'm dumb. It is not a problem at all. So the bad thing is I can't move into that square where they can't get me. Soldiers for hire, no gold or forms of payment can't be found on their bodies. So the only way to not get hit by them on this map is to get up in them, which I can't because they're together, and they will remain together for a while. Oh, you know what? That's not true at all, because 2 squares is these are orthogonal squares. So if I were to move like diagonal and up 1 or over 1, that would be 3 squares, which I would be able to hit, and they would not be able to hit. So here's the thing. I wish I could move in their square is the thing, and I can't. So the only place I can move is into the zealot square. So I'm going to move 1, harm 1, and then harm 2. Is that right? Yeah. No, move 1, harm 2, then harm 2. So I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move my engraved up here. Hey, that's not what I wanted. I'll have to fix that. Oh, yeah, because engraved can. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, I need to fix my conditionals in here. That's a big old Z. Yeah, it's just me. Hey, how's it going? Cool. So, let me do my attack. Actually, geez. Let me think about this for a minute. I don't think there's any way I can avoid getting hit by both of them. And I want to be adjacent to someone so my sword can hit. But I want to be 2 spaces away from them. Dang. Man, it's just a cluster all around. Man, I wish I could do something else there. I don't think I can. And I got rid of my thing that heals me 1 if I roll doubles. Oh well. No move from weapon this round. Yeah. So, yeah, this is just going to suck. I'm going to suck it up, and we'll deal with it later. So, I can either do damage to the Zealot or to the Muddy Buddies. I kind of want to do something to them, but because they're not going to move any closer, which means that they're going to stay unless they want to chase. That means it's Zealot or not. Cool. Man. So my choice is do 2 harm to. Well, no, I can do 2 harm to Zealot or the Mercenaries. I'm gonna get wasted either way. Sling, disappointing. And I don't get any move with a sling, right? So my movement is gonna be. I'm gonna move 1 max each time. I think I made a bad choice here. Yeah, I made some real bad choices. So great. First fight, I'm gonna get rocked, and then we'll figure it out after that. I'm gonna sit here and do damage to the Zealot, I guess. Take 1 guy out of commission if I can. Yeah. So he's down to 1. They're going to do 1 harm, 2 harm, 2 harm, 5 harm to me. So I'm down to 3 out of 8. 3 out of 8. So those not good. Let's top of the action. Determine enemy actions. So let's roll 3 dice again. 6, 1, and 1. Yes. Oh, I mean maybe. Zealot doesn't move at all. It does do harm 3. So I'm dead. So the mercenaries are not going to get any closer because they want to stay at their minimum range. Zealot isn't moving, so he's going to stay right there, which means the only thing I can do is move through the Zealot. And I can only move 1, which means I'm going to be right on top of him. He's going to do me harm. That's it. So let's see what I'm going to do. 4 and a 5. So 4 and a 5 gets me kind of the same thing. Harm 2 and then move 1 harm 2. I mean, I can take him with me, but that's going to take him out. So take him out, he takes me out. First fight, and I'm dead. Okay. Oh, and also, I shouldn't have moved. I did move last turn. So that -1 hit. So, I am dead. I did. Get respawned. Get respawned back at the sigil. Let's roll for another curse, shall we? And the curse goes like. Oh, and fight action is also a tick. So that's again can't scroll on that. So fight ticks another guy. Alrighty. Okay, full health, and I'm gonna roll 1 die. Oh, okay. Take +1 harm in combat. For the first turn, right? Take +1 harm first round in combat. First round or first attack? First round, so I just need to not get hit. Whee! Alright, cool. So my curse is +1 harm. There's a better way to remember that. And I'm back to full health. I can swap my shit out. I don't think those rider boots are for me. right now. Well, actually, let's take a look at the other items. I'm not going to use the sling. The sling is going to be for the boss. I'll use it later. That great axe is pretty hot though. What does cleave do? Good question. Cleave does. I think it does an extra damage to everyone around the target. Excited looking through the rule book. Do. It's before this, right? It's after this. Nope. Started. There we go. Cleave deals 1 harm to enemies adjacent to the target. Great. Great. So, I might go with, axe and shield might be sick. Especially fighting those guys. That's adjacent. But I want to be able to do damage in the thing, though. Is there a weapon I can do in the thing? I don't think so. I could take the spell. Same adjacent. What if we use a spell? What if we use a spell? You know what? I'm gonna take sword and spell. Let's see how that combo works. Again, sorry, shield. Again, I'm only moving 1, so that might be a bad idea. I really like the idea of just blowing guys away. I think I'm gonna go with axe and sword. How about that? And that way I can get more movement. But well, I don't know. We'll see. Cool. Axe and sword. If not, what? I'll come back with a spell when I get murdered immediately here too. So engraved. I'm gonna go back to my whoopsie. That's gonna need some editing there. Harm to cleave. Cool. So that's going to mean I'm gonna get my other. Take my other amulet again. So rolling doubles, getting health back is definitely something I'm interested in. Cool. Sorry, boots. Maybe if I get a more movie weapon. Cool. I'm actually gonna pop these. I know it's not a big deal. Cleave, great. Awesome. So, let's get back to it. +1 harm. Get taken first round of combat. So, don't take any harm that first round of combat. Right? Am I right? Cool. Let's set these guys back up again. I think they were here. Here. And here. And I was over here. I think that's right. Engraved. Rise from your grave. So back at our start point here. So again, it is still day. I'm gonna move to 2, which takes the clock. Which sets it to night and resets the clock. So I'm at 2 at night now, which I don't think I've been before. Night. Move this buddy down a little bit. Hey. We'll see. Where are we? My brain is like fuzzy today. Night, fight and delve. Great, another fight. Probably not appropriate for the weapons I have. And I don't have the Necromancer's key, so I don't have to fight here. But there's no point in fighting, right? And if I go to the boathouse at night, that will let me travel. Okay. Well, I'm going to delve there at night. I guess I want the star charts, though. Anyway, I'm not going to number 5. So yeah, let's go to the boathouse, which means checking off another thing. It's not day anymore. So boathouse during night must be night. Now I can travel between boathouse and the ruinous camp, but only at night. Cool. I'm curious about the Runa's camp. Awesome. Did I have I been? I have not been here before for sure. Cool. So that is another tick on the clock. Let's do area 6 here. What do we got? Day and night, 2 each. And let's just copy paste some checkboxes. Boop-a-doop. Whoops. Cool. So our options here are, let me go ahead and go to the Rune cam. Our day options, which we are not in right now, are fight and search. Oh, and that's where the necromancer's key comes from. Okay. Gotta find some guides to get the key. But now we're going to search, and I can get a healing vial and learn. Oh, right. That's exactly what I want. Cool. So I will do both of those actions. A 1 and a 2, which sets us back to daytime. So that means that I've done 2 night actions already. I get another healing vial. So I've got... I had a healing vial before. I'm going to say I think I used one at some point. I'm going to double check. Let me pop through the stuff here. So, let's see. I went to the village. I got a healing vial. I went to... I feel like I got one somewhere else. I guess not. Yeah, I don't think so. I've never been over here. So, cool. Ruinous camp. So, and our clock ticked over here. So, it is now night once more. Uses. It is now, hello, it is now night before, night again. So, let me double check that other healing vial real fast. Super interesting watching, yeah. 1 use. Okay, yeah. So the other one had one use. This one has 2 uses. I have 3 uses. I've not used any yet. The ones between things I'm not feeling right now. But anyway, it's night, which means, I mean, it's day. It's day. It's day. It's day. So our day moves are available to us now. And look at this. It's a ruinous camp. During the day, there's going to be a fight. There's no terrain, so let me click off the terrain up here. So much terrain. Oh my god. That's what I get for fighting on the beach. These guys go away. These guys go away. These guys go away. And so we get a necromancer on B2. Ooh, it's unique. Necromancer. And Necromancer has, we'll find out, and 3 skeletons. Good golly. A1 through 3. S2 and S3. Let's hope I start on the other side of the map. Grief starts at C4. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Cool. And let me grab the stats so I can copy paste them here. It's gonna look real big at first because that's just the way it is. And big, so big. Cool. I'm just gonna put them right here. Awesome. So, our necromancer has 6 health. Jeez. And our skeletons. 3. Our skeletons have 4 each. All right. So, Necromancer is a distance attacker, so if I get up close, I can clobber him. Skeletons are same and adjacent, so they'll get up on me and clobber me. All right. And Necromancer has some fancy stuff. If the Necromancer deals harm, they recover 1 health. Boo. Boo to that. Under the grave dirt, caked robes are the unmistakable clothes of royalty. Oh, what are you doing, man? You could just be hanging out in your castle. So, Necromancer is a unique guy, which means if I kill him here, he will never come back. I guess the skeletons will come back, though. So, maybe. Probably, yeah. But that's okay. If I beat this guy, that means I'm going to get the Necromancer's key, and I'm never coming back. Ever. Never. Great. So, that said, let's knock some heads. So, determine enemy actions. I'm going to be rolling 4d6 for them. In order. 1, 3, 4, 3. So, in order, Necro's going to do harm 1 if he can. Great. No movement there. 3 and 4 are both the same. So, every skeleton's going to do move 1, harm 1. They're all going to want to move toward me as close as possible. And either way will go. So I'm going to roll 3d2 just to see which way they go. Starting at the top clockwise. 2, 2, 2. All right, so they're all moving out this way. Ooh, that's probably a good move for them. So S1 there. Yeah, see, this was a good idea for them. Smart little scullies. Cool. So they're all moving out this way. So they are going to do move 1, harm 1 if I'm at the same place or adjacent. This is going to be a problem for me, isn't it? This is going to be a big problem. Necromancer can attack at 1, 2, 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So he can hit me there. He can hit me here and here. He can't hit me here, and he can't hit me here. So let's roll 2 dice, stamina, and let's hope for. I don't even know what. Let's find out. 2 and a 6. Great. Great, is it? So, my weapons here. So, 2 is nothing on the Great Axe. I'm going to do harm with the longsword adjacent. This is a bonus harm. And a what? A 6? Harm 3 and cleave. Here's the deal. I don't have any movement points. If I had my boots, I'd have a movement point. So, as it stands, I can't move, and nothing's adjacent to me. So, exciting round. Cool. So, the Necromancer is going to hit me for a point. Punto. So, cool. I wish I could do something over here, but we'll figure it out. Health is 7 out of 8. I'm gonna make this a slash because that makes more sense. Cool. So not bad at all. Let's get those skellies moving again. Rolling 4 dice for them. Oh, beautiful. 2, 2, 1, 1. That is working out great for me. Youchy. That means the Necromancer moves 1 and harms 3. And then 2s and 1s. So that's all move 1, harm 1 again. So I do not want to be up in him right now. And he would have healed if he had lost stuff, but he didn't, so all's good. So I need to get up in his business right now. But he's moving 1 closer to me. So is he going to move to the right or to the left? I'm going to roll 42 for all of them to see which way they go, because they're all himiny-hominy. All moving that way. Okay, cool. So, did I do it wrong last time? I don't know. Who knows? So they could move that way or this way. You can't see my mouse. They could move to the right or down. I rolled all 1s, amazingly enough. So they're all just going to shift 1 to the right. Right? Or does it make sense for them to all move down? Anyway. I think closer implies getting closer diagonally to me too. I think I screwed up the movement last turn, but that's fine. Nothing happened. So I'm gonna move this guy to the right because he rolled that one, and this way they can kind of gang up on me. And these all are coming down. Cool. So Skelly can hit me, and Necromancer can hit me. I do not want to get hit by that Necromancer. I do not want to get hit by two skeletons either. So I do want to get adjacent to him and mess his day up. So let's roll for my stamina and see what happens. It's gonna be Snake Eyes. I know it. That was 2 5s again. That was 2 5s. Okay, so if I take damage, well, I'm gonna heal a point anyway. Great, amazing. I should have taken 2 points. I should have taken 2 points because first round does an extra point there. So that should be 6 points. 10:30. Yikes. So I will heal a point at the end of this round, though. Remember. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to remember those curses. I don't know. I feel like there should be more stuff on this page, but I'm play testing my keeper. So, a couple 5s is going to get me what? It's going to get me a move 1, harm 2, and a move 1, harm 3, and cleave, which is great for me. This is so good. Okay. Move 1, harm 2, move 1, harm 3, and cleave. Buddy. Oh, buddy. Great. So, here's what's going to happen. Move 1, harm 2, move 1, harm 3, cleave. So I'm only going to take, well, I don't know. Nope, I do. I'm only going to take my 1 move here. Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I would ideally I would be here in A3, but that would be 1, 2, 3, 3 moves, which I don't have. Yeah, rolling a 4 would have been better anyway. So I am going to take damage from Skelly. So I'm going to move here. 1 move. I think that's where I want to be. So this way the Necromancer cannot hit me. The Skelly will hit me for 1. I'll heal that 1 back though, so I'm stuck at 6 out of 8. However, I'm doing a harm 3 with a cleave and a harm 2 straight up. So this is nice. This is very nice. So I can't take out either of them directly this turn. Right. I feel like I should just whack the Necromancer and then deal with the Skellies as they come up. So yeah, I'll do all 5 of my harm, right? 5 harm to 5 harm to the Necromancer? Is that what I want to do? That sounds right. I could take out one of the skeletons, but Necromancer just seems like a bad time. And he's going to move back a space next time, if he can, because he wants to be able to hit me. So, yeah. This X is pretty sweet. I'm going to take the Necromancer down to 1 if I can. I mean, I can't. That's what I'm doing. Harm 2, harm 3, cleave. So, Necromancer is going down to 1 point. And he's not doing damage to me, so he is not healing. Skelly 1 can't hit. Skelly 2 hits me for 1 point. I'm going to heal that point back, so I'm not going to mark it. And Skelly 3 can't do anything. That felt better. And after the Necromancer's gone, then I can get up close and personal with those guys. And now he only has 1 point. So if I hit one of the skeletons, that's cleave. I just need a 4, 5, or 6 to cleave. Cool. Let's roll 4 dice for the skeletons. And Necromancer and skeletons. That's pretty good all across the board. Necromancer's going to do what he did last time, and everyone else is going to move 1s, harm 1. So, did I do it wrong last turn? What did I roll before? My brain is just not. Yeah, either way, he couldn't have done anything. Yeah, I think I did the wrong move. Instead of, he moved just on a harm 1, I would have moved up there and gone. Anyway, done is done. Honest mistake. 2-1-1-2. So Necromancer is going to do harm 1. He can't move. Skeleton's going to do move 1, harm 1. That's going to be a big problem for me, however. So, how does this work? So, Necromancer can't move. He's staying where he is. Skellies are all moving 1 closer. So, everyone moves simultaneously. So, Skelly 2 is coming up here. Skelly 1 is coming down here. And Skelly 3 has to come down here because there's no room. We're a tight-knit bunch here, aren't we? All right, I think the axe is really great for this, however. Let's see if I get to move out of this giant mess, because that'll be, that'll be 3 damage. It's not the worst, but it's not great. I'm not happy about it. 2 stamina. I hope there's something that gets me more stamina later on, because 2 dice is a drag. 5 and a 6. Cool. So a 5 and a 6. I can move 1, harm 3. And I can harm 3 and cleave. I could move 1. So I move 2, harm 3, cleave, and move 1, harm 3. That seems real good. So here's what I'm gonna do. Wow, okay, so move 1, harm 3, move 1, harm 3, and cleave. So I would like to move 1 here and move 1 here. I didn't take the points off of the Skellies last time, did I? They got cleaved. Skelly 1 was adjacent, and Skelly 3 was adjacent. Yeah, because he moved here, they'll move down. So Skelly 2, because let me double check that. Cleave only does it to adjacent ones, not... Yeah, adjacent. So Skelly 1 is down to 3. Mess that up. A lot of things to keep track of. 3, 4, 3. Great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my move 1, harm 3 from the sword. I'm going to take my move 1, harm 3, and cleave from the great axe. It's 5 or 6. So my 2 moves are going to be 1, 2 over here into A3. Oh, is that... Should I... Okay, let me think again. Sorry. I definitely want to be adjacent to the Necromancer. I'm going to take out 1 zombie, or 1 Skelly. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to move... Ooh, yeah. Okay, so my move is going to be B3 to C3 here. Put myself right in the middle of it. Because we're going to start doing harm. It's all simultaneous. But I think it's going to work out. I mean, okay, so do I want to play conservatively? Because I think I can take out 1. I think I can take out both of those Skellies and the Necromancer. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take 2 harm from the Skellies. 1 and 2 here. So that takes me down to half health, down to 4. Cool. So now I'm going to do my sword. And I'm going to sword this guy out. Oh, it's not going to do adjacent to the Necromancer, though, is it? Boy. Oh, no. I'd have to hit S2 to do that. Well, anyway, I'm going to take out 2 of the guys, right? So, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to do 3 to S1, 3 to S3, and Skelly 2 is going to get a splash. So, boom there. You're down to 3, and you're down to 0. Dead. Much more manageable. But I'm hurt. I think I can go back to the sigil to heal up, but we'll see. That'll be tick-tock. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's just night and day. Let's roll for these guys. I'm only rolling 2 dice because I wrecked their shit. 4 and 1. So now Necromancer's going to move 1, harm 3. He's going to need to move away from me to do that harm. And I think it makes the most sense for him just to move straight back. That limits him a little bit, but yeah, I think he'd move up. If I was him, I'd move up, because that gives me a little bit more motion to get out of there if I creep up on him. There's a 4 and a 1, so Skelly's going to move 1, harm 1. I'm going to do a D2 again just to see which way he goes. Up is 1, right is 2. A 2, so he's going to move to the right. Interesting strategy, Skeleton. So, because yeah, you don't want to get cleaved, do you? No one wants to get cleaved. Okay, the Necromancer's going to hit me here. I need to get closer to him to take him out one way or the other, which means I'm going to waste my time, but that's fine. That's fine. It's interesting having one guy moving away and one guy moving up. Cool. I'm going to roll for myself now. Nope, I'm not going to roll. Yeah, so a 3 and a 1. That's not great. So move 1, harm 2. I mean, that's fine. That's all I need, right? Move 1, harm 2. Blammo, Necromancer dead. Great, let's do that. Move there. I could add it to 4, but I don't think that changes anything. Yeah. So, yeah. Necromancer can't hit me. Skeleton can't hit me. I will hit the Necromancer with my sword and do 2 points, killing him dead. Great. And now we just gotta fight the Skelly. And he's gonna do damage to me either way. I just gotta make sure that he hits me on a harm 1. And we'll be good. I just need 1 good swing. Just 1 good swing. Anyway, let's roll 1 die for Skelly. Skelly gets a 4, which means move 1, harm 1. It doesn't really matter which way he goes. So S2. I can't do anything not at adjacent, so I want to stay right where I am regardless. What does my stamina give me here? 3 and a 3. Great. Well, I can add those to do a move 1, harm 3, or harm 3 and cleave. So yeah, I'll do harm 3, cleave, doesn't matter. So Skelly's going to do a point of damage to me. Ouch. Oh, and it is doubles, which means I heal a point of damage back, so I'm not going to take that point. But I do 3 points from the cleave to him, destroying the skeleton, and great. That was a fun combat. Okay, I gotta say that was a little bit more hectic than one of the ones that happened last time. So yeah, go back to our rune cam. What do we say here? We've got. So I'm gonna. You don't need to watch this, but I'm gonna mark off the fight on the keeper. I'm gonna mark off the search. So fight is 1, search is 1. Did I move? Move is 1. Okay. Cool. So that's 3 ticks on the clock. 1 for fight, 1 for search. I'm getting the Necromancer's key, which I need for that other thing. I don't remember what it was, but it seemed important. And now my fight is gone. Or I completed a fight, so my curse is gone. Hoo-ah. Necromancer's key. Cool. I think I needed that back at number 2 at night. There's also a... Well, so looking at the map, there's also something enticing over at number 7. And since the clock is fine, like, I'm going to need to go over there anyway, probably. So let's just go over there and see what happens. So I will tick another tick. I'm going to tick another tick on the day-night clock, which shifts it to night. But the boop. So much clicking. What did I do? Click, click, click. Again, there's got to be a better way. So for the keeper, like, this is what the keeper looks like right now, right? Maybe there's a keeper page for it, each delve. And, like, I make that part of the deal. But then, I don't know. So I want this to be a tool that helps you play the game without notebooks. Oh, I mean, notebooks are fine. I don't want to take... I mean, I don't want to take away... I don't think anyone could, or I guess you can't really because you still need the monsters and all descriptions and blah 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 blah. So just giving like the basic layout wouldn't be too bad. Also, I don't want to type it in for every delve. But having a keeper page for each delve would be cool. That would be cool because you could. Here's my deal. I think I'm not expecting to get through this tonight. I'm expecting to die again. I think that'll be enough for me. So I'll probably wind up making a keeper page for the Grim Coast. Although they're all islands, they're all coasts. I think what I'll do, I'll make the keeper for the Grim Coast, see how that looks. I'm going to send it to Spencer to see if he wants to offer it as part of the thing. And then as I make keepers for other ones, because I think I have the next thing, what's it called? The other book is called the Rune. I think it's just the Realm, like Atlas or something. And that's got a bunch of stuff. They were all written by one person. Was it Binary? I don't remember. I think it was. If it wasn't, I apologize. Maybe I'll make up keepers for those, and there's a ton of other ones, and just offer those to the folks to offer them on the page, offer them on their itch page or whatever. By the way, you can get Rune on itch, GilaRPGs.com or Gila, I'm not sure. Yeah, get it. It's sweet. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. It feels so good. It's got a satin finish. I love it. Enough, weirdo. Cool. I'm going to go to number 7 and see what is up here. Back to the Rune Cam. There's something here. It smells like heating duct. Oh, we've had our ducts cleaned recently, though. Recently-ish. Yeah, recently. A couple months ago. Anyway. Lost Knight. Okay. It is... I just said it was nighttime. Great. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I would like to get that lore, too. So yeah, Necromancer's unique. He won't be coming back. If I kill this knight, he won't be coming back either. So, I think while I'm exploring, I'm gonna chug one of those healing potions, or maybe both. I mean, this guy looks like kind of a rough dude, right? Oh shit. Oh, he's a blocky boy. Block. Boy, that's gonna be rough. He's got 8 health. He's got the same health as me. Not fair. My cleave isn't gonna do a lot, but I don't know. Fuck it. Let's do it. I'm gonna chug 2 of those during my exploration phase, and that takes me back up to 8 health. So yeah, I'm gonna tick that clock to do a fight. Let's fucking do it. Let's kill this guy. Or get killed. Either way, it's gonna be fun. So let's see. I'm gonna set this up off screen so you don't have to watch me fuss with it, and so y'all can watch that. Hey, I can actually look over here too. So permanent terrain on D1 through 4, so it's 3x4 arena instead of a 4x4. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all this. I need a better way to switch between these screens. The new keeper just has the. This is the rough terrain. Starts with a D in the rules. This is permanent terrain. You can just click these and change them here. I also have to do that on that. I did the same thing. I don't know if you watched last time with the enemy colors and the green color. A piece of garbage. Just change the color depending on what's in the cell. Anyway, back to the Rune Cam. Cool. So we've got unique or permanent terrain there. We've got a Lost Knight at B1. I'm just gonna put the K for Knight. And engraved stars at B4. Great. Just meeting each other at the end of the hallway. Yeah, and this guy's kind of a beast. Cool. I'll just copy paste that again here. One moment, please, while I take care of stuff. Cutting and pasting. Yeah, see, if I had a realm sheet, I wouldn't need to do all this jiggery pokery. Just put it all in there. Cool. Erase their things. Yeah, everyone would have like a little health tracker and all that stuff. It'd be great. This guy's gonna murder me. Cool. So he's got some stuff going on. Oh boy. Yeah, so he can move 1, harm 2, move 2, harm 1, block 1, harm 2, block 2. That just means I got to get the fuck away from him. Move 3, harm 3. Man, this is gonna be hard. But that's fine. I have a sigil to respawn at. The only thing that happens is when he has 4 less health, so when he gets on to half health, he gets an additional range at 2 spaces. Right now he's just same and adjacent. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm so dead. Maybe sword and shield next time with him. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The dice could roll my way. It'd be fine. Yeah, I can last 8 rounds with him. No problem. Cool. Enough chit chat. Let's make it happen, Captain. So, determine enemy actions. Just one boy. A 6. Great. A 6 means that he moves 3 and harms 3. That's going to be so bad for me. 1, 2, 3. Great. He rolls right up on me immediately and is going to hit me for 3. Unless I move 2 away, which is what I need to do. If I can't move 2 away, I'm going to start off hurt. 3 and a 1. Yikes. Hey, you know what? A 3 and a 1. I can add those together, make a 4. Move 2, harm 2. I don't care about the move 2 part. Here we go. Bye-bye. Just going to play keep away. No damage, no damage. If I had that sling, I could wreck your sling and a shield. Sling and a shield would be pretty good here. Would it? Moving is hard with a sling. Anyway, that's all we got for him. No actions. Let's see what his next move is. A 3. A 3 lets him move 2, harm 1, block 1. So again, he is a aggro little dude. This is gonna be hard. Like he has range, he can do anything. I'm so dead. Cool. 2 dice for me. My beautiful jowls. 6 and a 4. Okay, what does that mean? That means so a 6 is a harm 3, which would be nice. But I would take. No, it would be 2. So I can move. I can move away and do. I need to do something, right? I just can't not hit him. And he's gonna do. He's gonna do 1 harm to me, which is the best I can hope for here. So I need to roll up on him and do it. So I'm gonna sit still. I got a 6 and a 4, and 2. Yeah, I think that means. I mean, either way, it's gonna be a harm 3 and a harm 2, harm 3 and a harm 2. So I'm gonna do 5 to him, which takes him down to 4. Oh no. But we're not adjacent. Oh, I do need to move, so I can hit him. Right. I do need to move away. And I think I want to move up here. And I'll explain why. Cool. So he's adjacent. I'm adjacent. He's gonna do 1 harm to me. That's fine. Again, best I can hope for. Really, all I care about is surviving. As long as I survive this fight, it's all cool. Because I think I get goodies at the end, which goodies are good. And I do 5 to him minus his 1 block, so that's 4, which means that he can hit at 1, 2, or 3. So my hope is he's gonna move. No, he can move it same, adjacent, and 2. So if he gets like a move 3 harm, like there's nothing I can do. But the fight is not yet over. If I can just get another whack like that in, man, it'd be great. So, let's roll for him and see what he does. Not a 6, not a 6, not a 6, not a 6, a 2. Fantastic. 2 lets him move 1, harm 2. Great. These guys have no chill. They always move as close as possible to you, given what their range is. So a Necromancer wouldn't move up on me. Someone with a sling would move back. So I'm going to take 2 harm. Let's see what if I can get, like if I can get another like good cleave on him. I mean, whatever. I just need to do 5 more points. He's not blocking at all. He's moving 1 and harming 2, not blocking. I need to get 4 points out of this. Please. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good. Great. So a 6 and a 5, that'll give me 6 harm. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that 2 harm and do 6 harm to him and murder him, because I think, yeah, I'm not gonna give him a chance to throw shit at me. So cool. I take 2 harm. That takes me down to 5. He takes a 6 harm and perishes. Cool. So what goodies do I get here? Back to the Rune Cam. Fought him, unique, great, dead. I'm gonna do the Alright, it is nighttime. Let me go back and check my thing here. It is nighttime. Chirp, 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 chirp. I need to mark this on the thingo too. This was area 7. Let me get this here. You can watch me type. Area 7. Day is fight. Is there a shortcut? Hang on just a moment, please. Google Sheets. Check box. Shortcut. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It's only be insert. Oh man. Oh well. Would have been pretty cool. 2 checks each here. Insert them all there. Blammo. So this was a fight and a learn, I believe. Oh yeah, there's only one at night. Fight. Cool. I fought him. Great. I'm going to spend a tick to learn. And that means, Rune Cam, that means that he is gone, and I get a sun-scorched ring. What's a sun-scorched ring, do you ask? Oh, there's all sorts of good stuff. Oh, that would be nice. Sun-scorched ring is a piece of gear that, when I have less than half health, gives me +1 to harm to undead enemies. Is that useful? Maybe. But I'll take it. I'll take it and put it in my stuff. On the sheet, I'm just going to put it down here. And, man, the resolution on my laptop screen is great. It's super good. However, it makes cutting and pasting things a little bit difficult because they're giant. Anyway, first world problem, right? Cool. Sun scorched ring. I can change gear after fights, right? So I'm not gonna fight any undead enemies right now, I don't think. Is the Goofy King, is he undead? Ruin King is undead. Ruin King is undead. Ruin King is undead. So if he takes me down to half health, I get +1 harm on him. He's going to take me down to half health real quick. He's got 2 phases, one with 7 health and one with 12. Um, and he can summon skeletons. So, interesting choice. I think this is. Let's go back to the rune cam. I think, yeah, undead. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I already have the necromancer's key. I don't need to go back and get it here. Learn lore +1. That's all I want to do. So I'm going to go and increase my lore by 1, which gets me lore 3. I need one more lore. I need one more lore to skip the boss fight, or skip the mini bosses to the boss fight. They're not even mini, but there's mooks. So, so here's the thing. I think I want to go back to 6 during the day to get my next lore. Is that right? Or night? Oh, night. I want to be there at night. Great. Perfect. Cool. I'm going to spend a tick to go back to 6. And looking at our rune cam, during the night, I can search and get another healing vial. Did I do that? Did I already do that? Let me say I did that already. Did I not mark my extra lore? I did mark my. So I have 4 lore now. I have 4 lore. Blah, blah, blah. Let me double check. So all the lore I got was. I got one in the village. I got one from the tree. I wish I could get rid of that now. I got one from. Not here, right? I got one from the camp at night, and I got one from the night. 4 lore. Great. That means I can skip the mini boss. I want to go get the thing over here during the day, right? The star charts. Travel during the day too. Between 4 and 6. Does that mean I can't travel during the night? It looks like I can travel anytime, but I don't know if that's a thing. I would just be going back and forth anyway. So I want to go to the boat horse. I want to go to the boat horse. I can travel between there at night now. It is night now. I'm going to go back to 4. That checks me off and sets me back to day. So I'm at number 4 now during the day. Number 4. I don't have it there. Why? Area 4. Copy this. Day night. Yeah, definitely need the thing. Cool. So I did the night one. This is area 4. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna fight some guys then. Right, I'm gonna fight some guys. Oh yeah, these are the guys. That's the star charts. I don't want to fight those guys though, do I? I don't care about star charts. I'm not going back over there. Cool. It's day phase right now. I don't want to do anything here because I travel during night across the thing. This is weird. This is weirdly written. So I don't need to search here. So I'm going to go from 4 to, so I can go to 2, 5, or 6. 2 has that. I want to go there during the night and get that siphon spell. I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool. Right. So it is just day. I want to go there at night. So I'm at 4. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 2, 4, and then it'll be night. And then go back to 2, which will knock me 1. So that's super dumb. Going back and forth like that. I don't see why I can't do that, right? Feels like there's not any reason not to. I'll pass and sit there until the day is done. Or until the night is done. Day is done. It's night now. Great. Now I need to fight. Now I need to fight some guys. Get that siphon spell. And if I get the siphon spell, that means I can use it in future delves as well. So I definitely want that. Before I fight, I'm gonna take a drink of my stuff. Those go away when I leave anyway. Get me up to 75, right? Get me back up to 7. I don't want to lose this fight, but things happen. So this is the fight I got wrecked in before, right? So I'm going to set this up. Lost Knight is dead. Necromancer is gone. We're back to Zealots and Mercenaries. And this is the one that has all the... oh, no, it's not. Where was I fighting those guys before? Oh, that was the... Yeah, that was... these guys will be... I don't know about a piece of cake, but they'll be not as bad as those guys. So, a Ghoul at B3. 2 skeletons, A1 and A2. Skeleton 1, skeleton 2. Let's see what these guys have for us here. Ghouls and skeletons. I feel like I fought these guys before. Maybe I did and I didn't have the key. Maybe that's what it was. Anyway, I'm fighting them now. So let me get rid of those guys. Yeah. And my copious free time. I'll put together a keeper for this for future people. Cool. So ghouls, ghoul, scale 1 and scale 2. Ghouls have 4. Skeletons have 4. Great. I think I fought guys 3. Maybe I was like a cultist or something with that 3. I don't think I fought these guys before. So, feeling good. Everyone is same and adjacent. They're all undead. Should I have swapped out my gear? So, more healing or more damage? I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the healing right now, even though that undead thing seems real cool. Yeah. Where do I start off? I start off at C3. Oh, yikes. Cool. Broken laboratory equipment strewn about amidst cans for a plazzle. Broken laboratory equipment strewn about amidst plans for a castle. A series of runes glow in the wall above a skeleton chain below. When I'm done with this. Great. That's all I need to know. Let's fight. Back to the keeper. Great. Cool. 1, 2, 3 dice for them to move and do stuff. 1, 2, 3 dice for them. 3, 1, and 6. Cool. Yikes. That's fine. Ghoul moves 1. And it will do harm 1. Skeleton moves 1. And it will try to do harm 1. Skeleton moves 2, buddy. But it can't reach me. That's fine by me. It would do harm 2 if I was foolish enough to move there. I would take a whole mess of harm. But instead, I will take 1 harm from the ghoul, probably. And let them run up on me. So, but, let's see. 5 and a 2. Right, there's the cleave thing that will be coming in handy here. But, ooh, I wonder if cleave adds a 1 to there. Yeah, it must. Ooh, a cleave with the undead rune and a group of skeletons. Perfect. But sorry, my brain is going. This is the last thing I'm gonna do, I think. I might roll up on the guy just to get murdered. Or I'll just go back to the sigil. I don't need to get murdered. A 5 and a 2. So, move 1, harm 3, cleave, and a harm 1. So I can just hang out there and do a harm 4 and just murder him straight up. Nail him. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. He's going to take 4 harm and die. If a cleave was involved, that'd be cool, but it's not. And I take 1 harm, so that takes me down to 6. And he drains a level, I believe. No, he doesn't. He does not. Great. Unnaturally resilient predators have a sixth sense for corpses, making them excellent trackers of the engraved. But you're dead now, it doesn't matter. Now we only have skeletons. Tattered clothing covers the animated dead. The style is unlike anything you've seen on the island. They're somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about this fight. we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. So that's 2 dice for them. Scale 1 and 2, a 3 and a 1. They're both moving one, harming one. Do they want to flank me, or do they want to all move in the same place? Let's find out. We'll roll 2d2. Both moving the same way, so that's right and down. So they're all both moving down. That's 2. These guys are gone. Bloop. Cool. So they'll do 2 harm to me if I allow them. Let's see what happens with me. 4 and a 5. Yummy. Harm 3 and harm 2 are cleave. So I'm going to be doing move 2 or move 3, whatever I like, and harming. So move 2, harm 5, or move 3, harm 4. Either way, I don't think. I mean, I'll just be taking one out either way. I don't want to spread it up so they can gang up on me anymore. So he gone, and I take 2. And now I'm down to 4, and I could do damage to the undead if I wanted to, but there's only 1 guy left, so I'm glad I have the healing, which, is not happening right now. Anyway, 1 die for our skeleton friend. A 1, so he's going to move 1, harm 1, which means that he's going to roll up on this boy right here. I cannot attack him at adjacent, can I? A moment. Yeah, that's all right. So I can't attack him at adjacent is correct, which means I will have to move to attack him. Fortunately, I have 2 dice, and that's a 4 and a 5 again. So I will definitely be able to move. And yeah, that's going to be, I'll take harm. Move to harm 5. I'll just move out of the way over here, and hit him. He'll hit me for 1, taking me on a 3. Kablow. And fight is over. Music. Cool. Yeah, so that fight's over. Back to the rune cam. Hey, guess what, guys? I'm going to do a little delve there. Mark that off on my thing. A little delve. Great. I fought, and I have the Necromancer's Key, so now I'm going to increase my lore to 5, which doesn't do me any good, but I'm a smarty pants, so. And I get the Siphon spell on page 92. The Siphon spell is a weapon. It does adjacent or 2 spaces, which is interesting. And that will let me drain 1 or drain 2, heal harm equal to drain, deal harm equal to. It's time to go to bed, y'all. Deal harm equal to drain to the enemy and recover that much health. I love it. I am definitely going to use this. I definitely need that for the bad guy. Wow. Should we just do that? Should we just do that here? Didn't copy paste for some reason. Oh, probably because I didn't copy. I don't know. This is a weapon. So I don't really need my cleave anymore. My cleave is, I mean, 2-3-3 is pretty good. Question. Well, I don't know. Let me throw this in here first. I can change weapons. I can change weapons between fights. Does that mean between any of my weapons? Maybe. pardon me for a moment. So yeah, it feels like it might be good. To take the siphon and the axe, maybe? The siphon and the axe, maybe. So if I take the siphon and the axe, that's gonna let me heal stuff. And that'll let me deal a bunch of damage, which he has a lot of health. Gosh, I don't know. Oh, it's gonna be under the exploration part, I bet. Combat, back, realm clocks, exploration, fighting, point actions, great. Each of the map, got points, which have a range of points, point actions, do, fight. Okay, I know it says that you can switch weapons somewhere. I'm sure it does. I know it. I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? It is 11:15 here, and I have school tomorrow. So literally the only thing left to fight is the big boss, I think. So you know what? Let me search in the PDF. How about that? Weapons. I'm gonna say weapons. Sorry for the thing. Nope. Weapons will give you an opportunity to move. Have two weapons inflicting harm. Weapons and gear allow for Look at the weapons. Range of weapons. This is really exciting, guys, but doop. Versatile weapons. Versatile weapons sounds cool. Many weapons. Gonna do that instead. Weapons like consumables. Items. Gear. No limit. There are pieces you can carry. In some instances, nope. Okay. Cool. Equipment can carry much as you like. There's limitations to how much you can equip and use during fights, as seen. The items you equipped at the start of a fight, you can't swap out any of your equipment during combat. Outside of combat, you may freely swap out your equipped weapons and gear for any that you are carrying. But you can't change the rune that you have equipped while in the realm until they're destroyed. Okay, so I did. I think I'm good. We're gonna be done here. So back to center. Yeah. So the rune is the same one. Once per fight, I can use a weapon twice. Could have ended those fights real fast. I don't know. I don't feel like there's anything more I can do. So, here's what I am going to do, I think. I'm getting a little sleepy. So I am going to go back to the sigil and rest. Which is going to take the clock to move and take the clock to rest. It's going to heal me up, I believe. Recover my health. Unmark all fights. Not what I wanted. But I don't think I need to fight anything else except the bad guy. So that's cool by me. It's going to happen either way. 8. All fights are unmarked. Boom. Just that one, I guess. Because I'm not going back to 6 and 7, that's for sure. And I think I can scoot through the other ones without fighting and just fight the bad guy. So I'm back to full health. I don't think I'm up for a boss fight right now. So I'm gonna sleep on it, and well, I'll sleep for a week, maybe. So yeah, this has been Rune. This has been Rune, the Grim Coast. Um, yeah, this one was fun. There's more variation. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that guy. What I'm gonna do about that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna need to drain, I guess. I can. Oh, I can. Let me see. Here's the keeper again. Um, Siphon. I guess I could have done it on the other one too. Eight, area 6. I'm not gonna worry about. Adjacent in 2 spaces. So, in theory, I could run away from this guy and drain. But this one doesn't let me move. Yikes. Cool. Well, you know what? We'll try out some things and figure it out. I'm too tired to even think about it. So, back to the Rune game. Thanks, anyone who is watching. This is pretty fun. This has been Rune, the Grim Coast. Next Sunday, Solo Sunday, we'll come back and do another round where we will get murdered by the ruined king several times before possibly beating him and getting the hell out of the Grim Coast and not to someplace worse. Yeah, that's all I got. Like and subscribe if that's a thing that happens on Switch. Yeah. Follow. I like follows. I'm still trying to get whichever is the easier one of affiliate. I think it's affiliate. Whatever. I've got 50 subscribers. I'm streaming a bunch of hours. All I need is an average of 3 viewers an average of 3 viewers over the course of a week. So that means people got to watch this while I'm doing it. And right now we only have 1 big fan. So come on down, tell your friends. I don't know. I'm saying good night to no one. So anyway, thanks. We'll see you next week. Bye.